Alright, so I guess we got to get a new camera angle because Brianna says she don't like looking down on me. Whatever, looking up at me or whatever that means. But, and a phone keeps looking too, so we'll probably get one of them rigs thing, man. I tried to do the outside thing. I ain't even gonna cap to you. It's so hot outside. I'm not finna eat that burrito outside, but we back at it. Best burrito ever tour, Las Vegas 2025. We'll make it a quick one. I ain't gonna go too crazy. I went to Tacos Los Toritos. That's down the way. You can find it over here on the east side. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, hey, look, I got a Carne Asada Burrito now. I've never been there, but I've always gone by and I've always seen people go in and stuff, so it can't be terrible. There were people in there eating and enjoying themselves. The place was clean, the service was great, like I ain't no problem. But, so I got Carne Asada Burrito. Like I said, plain Jane, always rice and beans, cilantro and onions. They gave me some red and green salsa. You know I love salsa, so I can't wait for that. And then for my trouble, I'll try their taquitos. So I got taquitos right here. Cheese, tomatoes, guacamole. They put theirs on the side. Look at that. Cheese is melted on top, which is never a bad thing. And these look like real taquitos, Jack, too, which is a rare thing. Most people just get them, you know, most people just get the wool whopper and fry them, like the you know, stuff I can get at Costco or business or something like that. But hey, you stay home, you know, maybe you out and you're doing a quick run, and those are the kinds that you like, so those are kind of get. But you know, red and green salsa, got my guacamole because it came with my taquitos, and $9.99 for the burrito. That's awesome. But I saw on my receipt that it was 50-cent charge for asada. Maybe just because it's beef, and beef is more expensive. But you know what I mean. But a nicely rolled burrito, might I add. Yeah, decent size, regular drink, you know. And yeah, here's what it is. Let's go. Let's see what they're talking about. Initial bite is cool. Nothing too crazy. Carne Asada Burrito. Let's hit it with the salsa because you know that top part, you know, where they fold it in, depending on how right they get you. It might be a little might have a little bit more tortilla than the rest of the burrito. So that top part, you know, sometimes people love a little salsa, you know. Hit the green. Yes, hit the green. Oh, mess with that, man. They chop their meat up like live straight up, which is one of probably my top 3 places to get a burrito in America, because I've never had one outside of America. I've never even been outside of America, but that's my business, not yours. But yeah, sitting with the green sauce again, going in for that third bite. So all the ingredients are there. They rolled it nice, and everything ain't all on one side, or you know, beans on the bottom, rice on the top, or you know, all of that. You know, sometimes it ruins your ratio, you know. But got that sauce in it. I'll mess with them if I'm in the area. I mess with this. Now I want to see what the chicken tastes like now. So that's usually my jam, but more of a grilled chicken than shredded chicken. And I was just scared since my first time. I didn't want to get a chicken burrito and be dry or something like that. But the carne asada is chopped nice. Cilantro and onion ratio is bomb. Beans and rice is good. The burrito, this is red sauce. Los Toritos. Los Toritos on the east side. We got Lake Mead. No, not Lake Mead, like Owens, I think. But you'll find it if you look it up. Let's see, taquitos, like I said, I'll make it quick too. Taquitos is A, but they're real taquitos. So I can't even, I'm not finna say nothing about that. I prefer the guacamole on top, but you know, let's taste it without hearing it. So mine come with cheese. They put the tomatoes and it's a bed of lettuce and all of that. But taquito, cheese, guacamole. If you don't feel like making them at the house yourself, these will do. $8.99 for the taquitos. This is a 3-piece, plain Jane. No rice and beans because I already got the burrito. And that's what I was saying about the chicken. Like, I didn't want it to be light on the dry side, because shredded chicken tends to be. And for taquitos, you don't want them all extra wet because you're gonna drop them in the grease and fryer. Yeah, you want a juicy. You want the juicy chicken inside. You want the juicy shredded chicken, but you also want a dry taquito. Like, you want it to be fried right. That was like $21 for that whole burrito on it. I still got a lot of burrito left. Took about 4 bites. I don't know who that was calling me messing my stuff up, but that's a lot of burrito. You already know the game. If you eat this whole burrito, you're gonna be asleep somewhere. So don't go crazy on the burrito. If you got stuff chilling at the house, by all means, knock that out. Do your thing. Like, you know, you might not need nothing to eat though for the like next day and a half. Cause you know, that's one of my favorite things about burritos is that, you know, they accommodate. You know what I mean? If you need something, like I said, it's about the quality, but the bang for your buck matters. Like, I love Chipotle, but Chipotle, by the time you end up spending on, like, if Chipotle is actually pretty reasonably priced too, but I feel like, you know, there's a bit of frill in it that makes you like I'm not gonna go to Chipotle over an authentic Mexican restaurant. Like, you know, we go to Chipotle because it's clean, like the food is clean, like and it's consistent. Like, they do their best to be consistent wherever you go. I hate that, you know, fast food is fast food. So when you go to different places, they're always going, you know, this one over here is better than this one down this street, or the one by my house sucks, or the one by my house is the best. You know, there's always something. There's nowhere you're gonna get that kind of, like, nothing's perfect. Nothing is perfect. Only God is perfect. So forget all of that. You're gonna have a bad run every day. But on the best burrito ever tour, and I was excited to go to Los Toritos because it was a place that I've never been, so it had me on the scared side, but I got over that little jitters. I was gonna eat outside, but it's way too hot for all of that. We'll figure out something else, you know, because you want to eat it while it's hot. I want to give them their just due. So I don't like the car setup, but we might find me a nice rig or something like that to set it up, or you know, we'll figure it out because I'd rather be outside and open and standing up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like it looks better and it's more comfortable. But yeah, it's blazing right now, so I'm not. I've been sweating and probably wouldn't have been able to enjoy it. So, and I forgot my medicine again. I'm out of line for that, but won't happen again. I appreciate you. Got mad love for you. If you're out here in Vegas, come get you a burrito. You know what I'm saying? Come on, hit on the east side, you know. And we just gonna go down the list of places I've never been to, places I've wanted to, places people recommend, and my favorite places for sure. But yeah, that was popular. That was dope. That's a good burrito. $10.50. You know, plus tax. You can pay like $11 for a burrito. That's still awesome. That's still phenomenal. People like to go crazy. Like, I think once you pass like 13 and up there, like for one, like, come on now, inflation is crazy. So to be able to get some good, cheap food, authentic, at a really great, you know, affordable, clean place, and I don't want to say cheap, but affordable and respectful, like, that's awesome. Tacos Los Toritos, y'all did y'all thing with that. I really appreciate it. I definitely will stop back by and have another go at something else y'all got up there. Yeah, so best burrito tour ever, best burrito ever tour 2025 LV, Taste in Motion. Yeah, keep going.